So let's sort your personal finances out now. Dr. Roger Givolb is CEO of Fair Money, personal finance and credit expert. Joins me now. Dr. Roger, good morning.
Good morning, James.
So let's talk about financial certainty because, look, very often we talk about interest rate rises, we talk about market movements and everything else, and it's all talking about this week, next week. We can actually set our finances probably for the rest of our lives if we wanted to.
Absolutely. This week has seen the introduction of ultra long-term mortgages up to 40 years. Europe and America have been playing with those for a very, very long time. It's a real benefit because you can buy a beautiful home of your dreams and fix the finance for it for the rest of your life, really, as you say.
What sort of difference would that make? Because people might go, okay, that's really good because it means that at least you know what you're in for. But then on the other hand, if we've got a sustained period of low interest rates, you could be losing out on quite a lot of money. It could cost you quite a lot.
You could, yeah, absolutely. It's a huge difference because, of course, the rates are different. You're going to pay more for that certainty, James. A 3-year fix today is about 1.2 to 1.4% for a 5-year. These rates are going to start at 3.3, 3.4%. That's a whopping great difference. And then, of course, you're going to be paying it for a much longer period. So you're going to be paying a lot more principal and interest over the life of the loan. I mean, as an example, if you borrow, say, £200,000 at 4.5% annual interest rate for a 40-year deal, that's about $900 a month. A 30-year deal costs you a little over $1,000. The difference between the two is £67,000 almost. That's almost 30% of what you borrowed in the first place. So it's a huge difference. But to lock in the security, I would do it. I would tuck the home away, say, that's it. I don't have to refinance every 5 years, read the newspaper every Saturday morning and worry if mortgage rates are going up, etc. It's a peaceful life.
It certainly is, and I guess if one can afford those payments, then that's a good one. Of course, with Thanksgiving on the way, it's pretty much, well, it's here. So in the US, markets will be closed. It's a big time of year over there. Black Friday takes place tomorrow, and it's something that's sort of been imported. Should we be looking at these Black Friday deals? Are they fantastic? Are they amazing? Should we be buying all of our Christmas shopping tomorrow?
Well, don't get me started. The Consumer Magazine has just come out with something that's sick-making, James. They've done research showing that 90%, not nine, I didn't say 90% of the Black Friday deals that they have investigated are fake.
What?
They're the same prices they were 6 months ago.
Oh, you see, this is what happens, that they shove up the prices and they go, look at the discounts. The thing to do, you've just got to look around and look at the prices. And then I think there's a website called CamelCamel, which will show you not only what's happening now with various different prices, it'll also show you the prices over the past few months to see whether they've done any of those dodgy deals where they shove it up and then they go, oh, look at the percentage discount. Yeah, you're right. Rip off Britain. We've got to be careful now, just very quickly. And I'm sorry to move on, but I'm afraid we've got to get to some fizz, Dr. Roger. Big Bang. So talk about that.
Well, all of this news and the COVID riots in Europe by these people, what is it that they think? And the rising infection rates and everything. Aren't you so sick of it all? I mean, it's just all too much. So I look for something with a bit more perspective. And I read that Sky News announced in response to a very upbeat NASA announcement that actually the Earth is terrible at predicting asteroid attacks. And that since 1988, James, we have had 1,200 asteroids hit Earth, some of them with massive damage and destruction.
Wow.
How many of those we've been able to predict? 6. And how many of those gave us more than 1 day's warning? None. So, I say dwell on that for a while, and the rest of the stuff won't seem so bad, will it?
Perfect. Thank you for the psychology. I feel as if I should get some kind of chaise longue and just have a little lie down.